As Americans deal with rising costs for just about everything, farmers say these price hikes are driving them out of business, and they're calling on the Trump administration to step in. News Nation national correspondent Xavier Walton has the latest from Dallas. Xavier, this isn't just typical inflation or even the war in Iran that's forcing thousands of farms to shut down. What are they telling you?
Well, it's a combination of things. Marky, good morning. And if you speak to just about any farmer, they'll tell you, especially here in Texas, that, fertilizer problem, it has been growing for years. The war in Iran certainly is making matters exponentially worse. And then you add in the other factors as well. A group of farmers and ranchers want the FTC chair and federal regulators to crack down on what they call a fertilizer monopoly. The U.S. imports hundreds of thousands of tons of fertilizer from Africa and the Middle East, and 49% of the world's urea exports and 30% of global ammonia exports are currently impacted by the Strait of Hormuz shutdown. Now, the American Farm Bureau shows fertilizer prices are rising across the board, with some jumping nearly 50%, while farm incomes, they're actually falling. So farmers and ranchers say they're being gouged. The Department of Justice, DOJ, is investigating whether a corporate cartel is controlling fertilizer prices, engaging in anti-competitive practices. There are just a handful of companies controlling most of the country's fertilizer markets. Farmers say they've been getting the short end of the stick for years, and they've reached their breaking point.
We've seen, like I say, a 45% increase in Chapter 12 bankruptcy filings among farmers in just the last year. And so it's coming home to roost, these high input costs. We are seeing, and that doesn't take into account those farmers that just say, I'm done. I'm just going to quit while I still have a little equity, and I'm going to quit farming today.
And that's just one of tens of thousands of stories. Another sobering statistic, the U.S. lost more than 94,000 farms between 2021 and 2025, accounting for nearly 15 million acres of lost farmland. And at the end of the day, high fertilizer prices, they really do threaten the American food supply, I should say. As possible price gouging gets passed down to the consumer. So right now, both farmers, consumers like you and I, when we go to the grocery store, they're just looking for a little more assistance from the Trump administration.